What's going on, everyone? Superstar Steve here again for you for another episode of One Take Live. I've got some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered on the screen for you at the moment. Hope you enjoy that gameplay. It's a pretty good one. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. Today's topic is going to be the Royal Rumble 2017. And I'm going to preview you on what I think is going to happen. And let's get to it. So the first match we've got is Cesaro and Sheamus versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for the tag team titles. I think Cesaro and Sheamus retain here. I think they're going to lead into WrestleMania as the champions. We'll possibly see a change at WrestleMania, but for now, I think Cesaro and Sheamus are a good team. They're going to stay together for a little bit longer. They don't want to break them up quite yet. So I see them retaining the titles. I'd like to see Carl and Luke win the titles eventually, being such a big powerhouse over in Japan, coming in with so much hype, and they still haven't managed to capture the titles yet. So their time is close, I feel, but I think Cesaro and Sheamus will win, which will lead into hopefully the Revival getting the call up over the next couple of weeks, and them having a match at WrestleMania. Next match we got is Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. I think Sasha's going to win this one. I think Sasha's leading up to WrestleMania, where her, Charlotte, and Bayley are going to have a match. I would like to think. Hard to call who's going to win that one. I think it'll probably be Bayley. But yeah, I'll get to that in a little bit. So next we got Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya versus Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi. I think Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi are going to win that one. Seems like the logical thing to do, so that they can build more heat on the heels. And yes, I think that's about it. Next match we got is Rich Swann versus Neville for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. I think Neville's going to win that one. He's been building and building and building. He's very strong in the ring. He's got a great presence. I think they're going to lead into WrestleMania with Neville as the champion. So yeah, I'm picking Neville for the win on that one. Next match we got is Charlotte versus Bayley for the women's title. Charlotte's going to win this one, guys. We've got Charlotte, who's won every pay-per-view she's ever been on. I think it's up to 13 in a row or something like that. Being another pay-per-view, Charlotte's going to win. They're going to lead into WrestleMania with Charlotte as the champion. I think Bayley will get another shot down the road, but for this one, I think Charlotte's got it. Next, we've got Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal title. I think, of course, with Chris Jericho suspended above the ring, so I think Roman Reigns is going to win. And he's going to win because Chris Jericho will try and interfere from the shark cage somehow, end up stuffing it up. Roman will take advantage. Roman will win the title. Roman goes to WrestleMania as the champion. Now, I know that's not going to be a popular audience reception to that win. But I think the other story they want to tell is Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho eventually feuding, and they're going to have a match at WrestleMania. So to lead into that, to get the anger between the two, we've seen it in the past. Those two have both come to blows and ended the friendship, and now they're back together. So I think they had a rocky relationship in the past, which is part of the story. This one's going to be the final straw that breaks the camel's back, so to speak. So I think Kevin Owens is going to take a loss here because of some sort of interference by Jericho. That'll lead them to break up their friendship and feud in the upcoming future. The next match we've got is John Cena versus AJ Styles. Jeez, I've picked a lot of changes in... No, I'm 2-2 with changes of championships. Next match is AJ Styles versus John Cena. Wow, we've got every title on this show. It's except the Intercontinental. That's alright. AJ Styles versus John Cena. Where do I see this going? I think John Cena's going to win, actually. Because AJ's beaten him, was it 2 or 3 times in a row? AJ's just been a monster, unstoppable. And quite rightly so. He's a great talent. He's probably the best on SmackDown that they've got. But I think John Cena's going to get the win here because They got to square the ledger up so that they can have another one at WrestleMania. Yeah, John Cena picks up the win, so AJ won't be happy. AJ will come back later on and have his rematches, but I think they've got to give John Cena the belt. Belt, I meant to say title or strap and belt at the same time. That's what you get for One Take Live. Everything's live, no more editing. You get to hear the raw thoughts about what I'm thinking. So yeah, John Cena picks up the title in this one. We'll see how that goes in a couple of days' time. Last match we've got is the Royal Rumble itself. So you got superstars like Goldberg, Lesnar, Big E, Kofi, Woods, Jericho, Strowman, Corbin, Undertaker, Ambrose, Miz, Ziggler, Cesaro, Sheamus, Wyatt, Orton, Harper, Big Show, Zayn, Big Cass, Rusev, and Mojo Rawley at the moment. That does leave a couple of spots open for surprise entrants. I think the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, is going to enter the Royal Rumble at number 10. That'd be a great call-up. I also think you've got Samoa Joe. I think he's going to make an appearance. It wouldn't surprise me if he ends up winning it, but I think it might be a little bit too early. I think he'll do the same as sort of what AJ did last year, where he'll come in, be very strong, but he won't win the match. Who else do I think is going to come up? I'd like to see Nakamura come up for a one-time thing, but I don't think he will because he is the champion. There was Kurt Angle. I really hope Kurt Angle makes a surprise entrance. We know he's going into the Hall of Fame this year. So he's back in WWE's grace. If he were to come out, I would lose my... You know what I'm saying. It'd be amazing. I'd just completely mark out. Haven't seen him in WWE ring in 7 years. He's been missed. I think he's a great talent. He's still got the go. He can still bring it. He can still hang with the best. Would definitely be a great match if he can enter and then even win. That'd be unbelievable. There are some other surprise entrances which I'm not sure who they'll be, so we'll see. But who do I think is going to win? That's a good question. See, if Cena wins the title off AJ, and then they did Undertaker Cena at WrestleMania, that would be awesome, except Undertaker couldn't lose at WrestleMania. I would hope he couldn't lose against Cena. It'll be a hell of a match. But that means they'd give the title to Undertaker, and I don't think Undertaker's got another big run of title matches in him. So somehow I think you saw some chemistry on Raw this week with Goldberg, Lesnar, and Undertaker. I think that'd be a crazy triple threat match at WrestleMania. All three older guys all could work together. However, I don't know if it makes for a good match. It'll be good because Lesnar, Goldberg was really short the first time round. Chucking the Undertaker in could mess things around. So I'm not sure. I don't think Strowman's going to win because he's got unfinished business with Sami Zayn. I somehow think that they're going to keep going for another couple of matches. I see some unfinished business there. Rusev, now that is a wild card there, Rusev, because he could go against Roman Reigns, and well, if they're trying to make Roman Reigns babyface, that's a bad move because Rusev can work and Roman... Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think The Miz will win and Dolph Ziggler won't win. Sheamus and Cesaro, no. Bray Wyatt, that would be interesting. I don't see it happening because I think Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, Luke Harper is going to build where eventually Randy turns on the family and finishes Bray at WrestleMania, so I don't see that happening. I don't see any of the New Day winning it. Jericho, where are you going to go with Jericho? He's going to feud with Kevin Owens at WrestleMania, so I don't see Jericho winning. We already know Seth is out because Seth's going to go into WrestleMania versus Triple H as the storyline goes. Dean Ambrose, I don't know where Dean stands in the moment. He's the Intercontinental Champion. He's still got unfinished business with The Miz. Ziggler's still there. He could come over and mess that up. He's playing heel now. You got Big Cass. I don't know. I don't think he's going to win. I think he's going to have a moment with the Big Show and Braun Strowman, but I don't know if that'll happen. Braun Strowman, there's a wild card entrant. If Braun can win, although he's got Sami Zayn, so I'm not sure about that one either. So I think it's going to be one of the surprise entrants, if not Rusev. Samoa Joe would be amazing. He's unstoppable. He's a machine. He's got credibility. If he were to win it, great. He could move on to the main event at WrestleMania without a problem. Kurt Angle, if he were to come back and win it, also able to do the exact same thing. There's some other surprise entrances who I haven't thought of yet. They always manage to pull some surprises out of the bag at at Royal Rumble time. So if I had to pick it, I'm going to pick Samoa Joe or Rusev. There you go. Some pretty ballsy choices there. But that's my pick for the Royal Rumble. Hopefully we'll see. We'll do a wrap-up show. I'll review Royal Rumble, see how it went, and see how many I got right on that. So thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay as well. I will catch you all next time. Bye.